No princípio dos anos 50, os psiquiatras descobriram mais uma cura milagrosa. Uma substância química originalmente criada para matar parasitas nos porcos. O seu descobrimento dificultava as funções cerebrais de modo similar a colocar um picador de gelo na cavidade ocular. Era um tratamento antigo com um novo disfarce.
With the advent of these new tranquilizing drugs, it seems not too much to say that we're on the verge of an entirely new era in the treatment of mental illness.
Ao chamar-lhe lobotomia química, o psiquiatra canadense Heinz Lehmann descreveu a Thorazine como um comprimido fácil de tomar com o mesmo efeito que a psicocirurgia, mas sem a confusão.
Thorazine provided psychiatry with the entry into mainstream medicine. It had its magic bullet. If I'm a psychiatrist and I have to spend an hour talking to someone in psychotherapy, there's only so much I can charge for that hour. But if I can come in, give you a pill, and send you back out in 15 minutes or 10 minutes, that's a much more efficient use of my time monetarily.
O que os psiquiatras não disseram ao público foi que a Thorazine causava a condição neurológica conhecida como discinesia tardia.
And that's a neurological syndrome where you have muscle twitches, abnormal jerks, which are uncontrolled, and they either last for a long time or sometimes they're permanent. So that's very clear, very well recognized, long-term or permanent brain damage from these medications.
Mr. Blount has virtually no signs of his original illness now. The signs that the movements of his mouth are completely side effects of the drugs that he was on for 20 years. Mr. Blount is quite rational. He understands what's going on. And if you're patient, he can carry on a very rational conversation with you.
Even when you remove the drug, it may still remain. It means you have caused a permanent disabling of the brain. In the late 50s, you get the first signs of it, people starting to worry about it. But it's not until the late 70s that psychiatrists start warning their patients about it, 20 years.
O fabricante da Thorazine, a SmithKline French, tinha boas razões para ocultar as más notícias. Só no primeiro ano, a SKF teve um retorno de mais de 500% sobre o seu investimento original. Com o público e a imprensa sem conhecerem os efeitos secundários severos e incapacitantes, médicos e psiquiatras proeminentes reuniram-se em Porto Rico para assentarem as bases para difundir as drogas psiquiátricas no futuro. O psiquiatra Dr. Nathan Klein escreveu isto no relatório final da conferência.
The present breadth of drug use may be almost trivial when we compare it to the possible number of chemical substances that will be available for the control of selective aspects of man's life in the year 2000.
O Dr. Klein encabeçou um movimento que inundou com novas drogas psiquiátricas maravilhosas o mercado mundial, apoiado por uma massiva máquina publicitária que gastou centenas de milhões de dólares. A psiquiatria era agora uma indústria de narcotraficantes. Em 1970, a Associação Psiquiátrica Americana dependia tanto do dinheiro das companhias farmacêuticas que 30% da sua receita anual vinha de anúncios destas nas suas revistas oficiais.
So we had money flowing to trade organizations, we had money flowing to the doctors, and to their journals. Well, we all know that that is going to influence how they think.
The majority of National Institute of Mental Health and National Institute of Health scientists are getting more money from drug companies on the side than their tax-based salary.
Com tanto dinheiro para ser feito, tudo o que os psiquiatras necessitavam era uma teoria científica para justificá-lo. A solução? Um relatório oficial que declarava que todos os problemas mentais derivados do chamado desequilíbrio químico do cérebro requeriam drogas para corrigi-lo.
This chemical imbalance is one of the greatest fallacies ever foisted upon patients and the public. There is no chemical test to show an imbalance related to any psychiatric disease, whether it's depression, anxiety, what have you.
The chemical imbalance is for the benefit of the psychiatrist. It has to be there so that psychiatrists can treat it.
Mas as fraudulentas teorias do desequilíbrio químico não podiam ocultar as crescentes experiências de efeitos secundários comuns e aterradores.